Meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn and Wall Street Pete. We talk about live TA. We talk about paying our bills and staying alive.
Good morning!
Let me
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Yes, Wall Street Pete's feeling a little better this morning. Actually, a lot better compared to what we were. Want to talk about the top of the title. Want to talk about what's so important. Of course, the Bitcoin price runs everything. As far as the altcoins, we talk about crypto news. You hit the alarm clock snooze and you miss maybe the best channel you ever choose. So this is Wall Street Pete. Let's go. Good morning, Monday. A lot of people don't like Mondays. I'm feeling better. So any day, I'm happy all the way. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Let's get into the charts. Perhaps maybe some of the news of why all of this makes sense and why we're falling. The Fed raises interest rates by the most in over 20 years to fight inflation. Did we quickly forget this was not such old news? So pay attention to that. We're still into the midst of all that. You're going to go to the store. You want to be buying crypto? A lot of us, we love crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride, and obviously this ride right now is down on the mudslide to hell. But understand, I have some things in the charts. I have some things that may make you a little more hopeful. But what's going on is we're racing, we're fearing recession. Yeah, possibly. And something I don't want to talk too much into. I'd like to say thank you very much, Mr. Blake. And if you don't know who Blake is, please check him out on IG. He is one of the best photographers I've seen. Just want to take a little time because he sponsors the channel. So I thank him very much for his sponsorship. Thank you very much, Blake, for your monthly donation. So if you pay attention, I'm not feeling 100% today, but I'm feeling pretty good, as you can tell. I am struggling, to be honest, but I wanted to go over this, let you know. Blake makes some beautiful pictures. He makes some beautiful nature happen. Never thought I'd say this, but this is a gentleman you may want to follow. I know it's outside of crypto, but I like to give back. People who give to me, he is sponsoring the channel. He does deserve to be a little recognized. Seems like a very successful man. So I like to follow people who are very successful and things that make sense of that nature. So please understand, crypto market cap, getting into the crypto news. Well, not looking too good. 1.51 trillion. We were all excited to get to the 2, now 1.50. I mean, it's just, will it go to zero? No. But yes, the FOMO is in, out, as it is real. It's the same thing. People get out of the market as they do get in the market, same way. They can't help it. Instead of paying attention to some of the targets and where I think we're going to go. Why I believe that if Bitcoin breaks through this 29,000, 30,000 area, it's going to take about 2 years for us to come through. And thank you, Kenneth, for the welcome back. Jay Creek in the house and Mr. Chris, what's going on? Having a fall here, I don't really want to go here. It's unfortunate, but we've done it time and time again in the midsummer of 2021. And if you pay attention, definitely mentioned here, that same year in January, you see that was a significant pullback. And I wanted people to understand, if you see 29% down from a 42,000, which is now obviously a problem 2 years later, 2 years, understand what I'm getting at. So please hit the like and subscribe. I'm not a financial advisor. Gentleman who likes to wear the visor, pay attention and do your own research. 29% fall there. Very important to talk about it. But then you see here as we go all the way to the all-time high, 65,000 come back with a 54% roughly retracement. Then we get another 50-something after the 69,000. Good morning, Phil. So if you pay attention to what's going on, we're getting these 50% falls. Now it breaks the chain. We don't know what's happening, but we do know technical analysis. If it gave us some help here, we would understand that 29,000 once before was a problem. And what happened when we went down to the 29,000? Well, perhaps we did get a nice significant bounce, which would then take us all the way to the top and beyond, right? To our all-time high. Well, if we did that back then, we thought we were going to go high. Bitcoin had another funeral, and it did that as so. So my point being is if technical analysis is in the house and technical analysis is real, well, Real as Steel is going to tell me that we are going to possibly test this one more time. If, and this is the fun part, so hopefully you stayed, if perhaps this is what we're getting, some people want to know what this may be on the chart. This is TradingView. It's a daily chart of the 200 EMA moving average versus the 50-day. So pay attention to what's going on. As you see, the 50-day is probably the red. I know that the 200 moving average is 100% blue. So pay attention to this cross here as I'm trying to explain to you. Here is the day where it crossed. Coming down, this is the fall. This is the measurement of my fall from the 28th of 2021 and what we've seen since the new year. So I want you to understand, if we're going to repeat this fall, this is going to be the worst case scenario for Bitcoin, and I don't believe this can happen. If it does, like I said, this is the title, 2 years of a problem to come through back. That would roughly take you about 12,000 Bitcoin. So yes, would I want to be there? No. Can it happen? Unfortunately, yes. So I'm Wall Street Pete, Crypto and Crypto. This is what we do for you every morning. Understand if this fall repeats, we're in trouble. But what I think can happen, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit here, get some help. What I think can happen is if we can somehow consolidate in this area, and let me get a bigger jump there. I don't know if it's going to be that volatile up and down because it's only one way right now. But if you pay attention to what may be happening here, as we know this is a falling wedge, we can always break out to a falling wedge. We need to see what the rest of Bitcoin may do. If you pay attention to the 200 moving EMA, 200-day moving EMA, every time we are below, we found it to be a very bad thing here. It's a time to sell. So if you pay attention to that on the cross, and then obviously when the price is above, you will see there is a buy signal coming through on the 200. So we must pay attention to that. As you can see here clearly, we are only down a little bit under the EMA, which is a big problem. And I do believe that something significant follows, but not to this magnitude. So I think we're going to stay within and have the green come through. This is my personal opinion. Indicators up. After that, don't have too many, but if I were to start throwing a couple in to see where we're at, you'll see here, let's see, RSI, Relative Strength Index. And excuse me, I'm struggling this morning, so please understand. I sound like a little stuttering fool, I feel like. But here we are trying to finish this through. What do we have? 1.5, I said. Okay, so let's look at the RSI levels. We are looking to bottom out here. So I do believe we will get that magnitude up and down in here in this triangle. That's what I was looking to confirm. And if you see right there, oops. I'm sorry, this is probably getting very boring. There's something maybe happening in this realm. So pay attention to that. I will see that right now, and if I could help you with some levels, 37,300. Wouldn't we love to get back to that? Sounds like a joke, but if you see that, that's going to be a problem where we had some support here coming through on some very various days. So pay attention to that before we actually broke down to the downside on that. I do expect perhaps if we were to flip a little bullish again, we would start having to break through that. We'd have to finish a daily candle above. So that's very important. I'm going to keep this very short. I wanted to keep it maybe a 10-minute, 12 video. Don't want to scare you with that number down there. I really don't. I'm sorry if that scares you. But this is what we're going to be dealing with, and you're going to have opportunities. You're going to have to understand that, well, we're all going to have a chance to be rich as AF, right? If this happens, we're all going to be rich as AF, because I'll tell you right now, this is the future. I don't care what anyone says. Don't know what they're doing to drive the price, but I do know that every bullish momentum, every bullish thing going on is still happening. Big institutions are still waiting to jump in. Some big institutions maybe changed their mind this past month or 2021 as we are down. So pay attention from the all-time high. We are currently down past 50% now since the all-time high. I don't know what else to make of it, but as of right now, there's a lot of people in the market that don't deserve to be. It seems like a lot of people FOMO out. They do hurt as well. We'll have to find out what happens next. Gonna go get some rest until I'm 100%, and you'll have your Wall Street Pete back soon as you can possibly imagine. But thank you very much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Come to you with the next video when I think it's very, very important. Perhaps we're going to have to talk about some other tokens. Ethereum, I would like to have that one of them, as you can see here on the bottom. We are currently breaking even through that price of the 2480. Not a good sign. That was my last indicator for the bottom for Ethereum at that current time. We need to get a bounce up through here. As you can see, we've been here before talking ish at the 2300 level. So let's see what happens with that on Ethereum. We're going to talk about some other coins. We're going to have to scrap all of this stuff and start from fresh. That's who I am, Wall Street Pete, Sigdo in Crypto. Have a great day.